even though each of our plans will be different based on our values and all this, as I discuss in the book, the reality is we do have research that indicates the kinds of things that will, we know from research, increase our resilience. The exercises are between 5 and 10 minutes each. So I know you don't have time. So if you're taking I'm going to say a 4-hour flight, you can get through this. And so it's doable. But if it's not for you right now, it's not for you right now. The reality is that it's backed up by research, and that's what businesses do.
Well, and, to our world, we commissioned some research with a few thousand people that showed that about 72% of people had a crisis in their life so painful that it fundamentally transformed their life. And the researchers that did this, and I'm not a social science researcher, but they are, the 28% said no. In all probability, they weren't actually being honest with themselves, just looking at the data and the underlying answers. So the point is, you might feel like, I'm not going to hit I'm not going to hit a wall. I'm not going to have a crucible. I'm good. Well, in all likelihood, if you haven't had one, you probably will have one. And so don't you need to have a strategic resilience plan for when that unimaginable crisis happens? Because it will happen. Life is not easy. It could be external, it could be family, it could be business, it could be health, it could be all sorts of things. So it's unrealistic to think life is not Disney World. I mean, bad things will happen.
Even if it's challenges that are no bigger than any of the challenges you've had in the past 6 months, having a plan will just allow you to go through them even in an even easier, more joyful way, seriously.
Yeah, and I'm sure as you talk to your the folks that you deal with, you have a plan for investment, for sales, for costs, for acquisition. You have a plan and a strategy for everything. Why wouldn't you have a plan and a strategy for your own resilience? Because that will help you get to the next level in every area of your life. Wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to plan in this area?
That's right. Something to think about.